What if I told you that there might be intrinsic signs in your own body that indicate you're not just ordinary, but extraordinary, like one of the chosen? Maybe at some point in your life, you've wondered if you were special or different from others. Perhaps you felt a sense of destiny or purpose that you can't fully explain. Throughout the centuries and across cultures, the idea of the chosen has captivated the collective imagination. It's believed that these individuals possess unique gifts, powers, or a special destiny that sets them apart from the rest of humanity. From ancient myths to contemporary popular culture, we have always been fascinated by the idea that some people are destined for greatness. However, the fundamental point is that being chosen doesn't just mean having magical powers or saving the world. It's about having specific qualities and characteristics that make you capable of fulfilling a great purpose. And believe it or not, your body might be trying to tell you something about your potential. In this video, we'll explore some intriguing physical signs that might indicate you're more special than you think. We're not talking about personality quirks or talents, but very tangible characteristics that you may have overlooked. So, pay attention, you might discover something surprising about yourself. And don't forget to leave a comment at the end, because every video is essentially a response. Maybe you've noticed a particular mark on your skin, present since birth, but have you ever reflected on its deeper meaning? Unusual birthmarks can take many forms: wine stains, café au lait spots, or even complex patterns. They aren't just random pigmentations but hold deep significance in many cultures for centuries. In various societies, these signs are considered symbols of divine favor or spiritual importance. Some believe they are remnants of past lives, while others see them as protective symbols. You might be surprised to learn that several historical figures were known for their distinctive birthmarks. Whether it's a small oddly shaped spot or a larger, more visible mark, your birthmark could be more than just a genetic quirk. It could be a sign that you're destined for something extraordinary. So, the next time you notice that unique mark, remember that it could be pointing to your great purpose. This sign is particularly interesting because you may notice an extraordinary sensitivity to light that sets you apart from others. It's not just about squinting on sunny days but an increased awareness of light, which can be both a blessing and a challenge. Think about how you react in brightly lit environments. Do fluorescent lights seem harsh or oppressive? Do you find yourself wearing sunglasses even on cloudy days? This sensitivity is not a weakness, but a sign that your perception is out of the ordinary. Some people report the ability to see auras or subtle energy fields around people and objects. This heightened visual acuity may be surprising at first, but it's a remarkable ability to perceive the world on a deeper level. Your skin might be more reactive to the sun, you might burn easily or develop a rash after brief sun exposure. It's not just sensitive skin, it's your body's way of telling you that you're particularly sensitive to the sun's energy. At night, you might notice your vision quickly adapting to darkness, allowing you to move swiftly while others stumble. This nighttime clarity is another facet of your extraordinary perception. Embrace these sensitivities, as they're not inconveniences but indicators of your special role in the world. Your heightened awareness of light is a doorway to detecting subtle energies that most people overlook. Have you ever had the feeling that certain numbers are following you? You look at your phone, and it's 11:11. You get a coffee, and your receipt total is €3.33. Later, your favorite song plays on the radio, and it's track number 11. Coincidence? Maybe not. These recurring numbers aren't just simple coincidences. In the world of numerology and spiritual beliefs, these numerical patterns are often considered messages from the universe or higher realms. You've probably noticed these strange numerical patterns that keep appearing in your life. These recurring sequences aren't just random coincidences, they may be trying to tell you something. For example, the number 1111 is seen by many as a sign that you should pay attention to your thoughts and environment. It's as if the universe is giving you a gentle nudge, saying you're on the right path. Or consider the number 333. In spiritual circles, it's often associated with the presence of ascended masters or divine guidance. If you keep encountering this number, it could be a sign that you're being watched over and supported in your endeavors. These patterns are deeply personal. What grabs your attention might differ from what they say to others. Perhaps you keep seeing your birth date or a number that holds particular significance in your life. The key is to stay mindful and trust your intuition. Remember, you're not alone in experiencing these synchronicities. Countless people have shared stories about how these numerical patterns appeared at crucial moments in their lives, offering comfort, guidance, or confirmation. So the next time you notice a recurring number sequence, pause for a moment. It might be the universe trying to send you a message. After all, in this vast universe, maybe we're all chosen in some way. You wake up with your heart racing, the remnants of a dream still vivid in your mind. But it's not just any dream, it's different, more real somehow. Perhaps you've seen flashes of events that haven't happened yet or symbols that seem to carry deep meaning. You're not alone in this experience. Throughout history, people have reported prophetic visions and symbolic dreams. Joan of Arc claimed to be divinely guided by visions. Winston Churchill said he had a vision of the Allies' victory during World War II. These experiences have shaped cultures and influenced important decisions. But what should you do with these nightly messages? Start by keeping a dream journal. Each morning, write down what you remember, even if it's just fragments. Over time, you may notice recurring patterns or symbols. Interpreting these dreams isn't an exact science. A snake in your dream may mean something completely different to you than it does to someone else. Trust your instincts as you try to understand these nocturnal stories. Of course, not all dreams are prophetic. But if you frequently have dreams that seem meaningful or come true, you may have a unique sensitivity to the realm beyond our everyday perception. You may not realize it, but you might feel unexplained physical sensations that make you question whether there's something more than what can be seen. Perhaps you felt a sudden tingling sensation on your skin or noticed sudden temperature changes without any apparent cause. These events can be both intriguing and unsettling. Some believe these sensations are signs of a spiritual awakening or increased energy sensitivity. They say tingling sensations can indicate the opening of chakras or a heightened awareness of the subtle energies around you. A sudden warmth may be interpreted as a rise in spiritual energy, while unexpected chills might suggest the presence of spiritual or energetic entities. Either way, it's essential to approach these experiences with a balanced perspective. Many of these sensations can have medical explanations. Tingling can be related to nerve pressure or vitamin deficiencies. Temperature fluctuations could indicate hormonal changes or even the onset of illness. Before jumping to spiritual conclusions, it's essential to prioritize your health. If you frequently or intensely experience unexplained physical sensations, your first action should be to consult a healthcare professional, who can rule out any underlying medical conditions and ensure your well-being. Only after addressing medical causes should you explore the possible spiritual interpretations of these phenomena. You've probably heard about empathy, but what exactly does it mean? Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like having an emotional radar that picks up the vibrations around you. Now imagine that radar turned up to its maximum. That's the case with highly sensitive people. If you're a highly sensitive person, you may find yourself deeply affected by the emotions of others. You might walk into a room and instantly sense the mood without anyone saying a word. It's as if you're tuned into a frequency that others can't hear. This heightened sensitivity isn't limited to emotions. You may also be more aware of small changes in your environment, like noticing a new picture on the wall or perceiving a subtle change in someone's tone of voice. Your senses are always on alert, absorbing more information than most people. Being empathetic has its advantages. You're probably a great listener and friend, able to offer genuine comfort and understanding. Your intuition is likely spot on, helping you navigate complex social situations with ease. But not everything is positive. This sensitivity can sometimes be overwhelming. You may feel drained after social interactions or struggle with setting boundaries. The world can seem too loud, too bright, or too intense. It's crucial to learn how to protect your energy and give yourself time to recharge. Recognizing and embracing your empathetic abilities can be a powerful tool. It's not about changing who you are, but learning to harness your unique gift. So, if you feel deeply attuned to the emotions around you, you may be in touch with something extraordinary. Have you ever felt a particular connection to nature that's hard to explain? Maybe you've noticed that plants thrive under your care or that animals seem unusually calm around you. This deep connection may be more than just a simple hobby, it could be a sign of something extraordinary. Many cultures believe in nature spirits and animal guides. These beliefs suggest that some people can communicate with the natural world in unique ways. If you've ever felt a strange connection with a specific animal or a powerful feeling when being in nature, you might be part of this special group of people. This bond goes beyond just liking nature. You may feel an urgent need to protect the environment, viewing it as a personal duty. It's not just about recycling or using eco-friendly products, it's a deeply rooted desire to care for the planet and its creatures. Your connection to nature may manifest in various ways. Perhaps you're known as the person who can revive wilted plants or as someone whom shy animals trust. You may find peace in natural settings that others consider ordinary, or have an unusual ability to sense changes in the weather over time. This special awareness of nature is not just a lucky trait, it's a valuable gift in a world where our planet faces many challenges. People with a close connection to nature can play an important role in helping others understand why we need to care for our environment. Your unique bond with the natural world may mean you're destined to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves, the plants, animals, and ecosystems that need our protection. This bond isn't just about you, it's about how you can use your gift to make a positive difference in the world. Let's now consider the skeptical perspective on these experiences. Many of the signs we've talked about can be explained by science. That gut feeling you have might just be your subconscious processing information faster than your conscious mind. Those vivid dreams could be the result of stress or an overactive imagination. It's essential to approach these experiences with a critical eye before jumping to conclusions about your chosen nature. Pause and reflect. Are there logical explanations for what you're experiencing? Remember, it's easy to fall into the trap of confirmation bias, seeing patterns where they don't exist. While it's exciting to think you might be special, it's also important to stay grounded in reality. Finally, let's talk about unusual body language. You may have noticed that some people make eccentric gestures, like frequently tilting their heads or crossing their arms in peculiar ways. Some believe this could be a sign that someone is chosen. The idea is that these individuals process information differently or are more attuned to the universe. For example, tilting your head might indicate that you're literally trying to see the world from a different perspective. Crossing your arms could symbolize protection against overwhelming sensory stimuli. However, it's important to note that these gestures could also just be habits or signs of discomfort. While it's intriguing, it's crucial not to read too much into body language without considering other factors. Whether or not you believe in the concept of being chosen, the journey of self-discovery is valuable. Use these insights as a starting point for your personal growth and understanding of yourself. In all cases, always prioritize your health and well-being. If you experience unusual symptoms or sensations, it's always wise to first consult a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical conditions. Finally, remember that everyone is unique and special in their own way. Focus on being the best version of yourself, chosen or not.